Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I'm going to be drawing a very different type of fruit. I'm going to be drawing a rambutan, and if you've never seen one of these before, they're awesome. It's covered in spikes. It looks kind of like a sea urchin. It's really soft, actually. Very, very soft. I have several up here with me. You get them at very specific markets. They're grown in Southeast Asia, so Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia. They're high in antioxidants, vitamin C, high fiber, low calorie. You just slice them open and there's a pit in there. It looks like a big gelatinous kind of grape. It kind of tastes like a grape, and a lychee or lychee. It depends on which Chinese pronunciation you go by, Mandarin or Cantonese, but lychee, kind of like one of those mixed with the grape. So, and these can be put in like jams and jellies and stuff, but just eating them raw is kind of the best way to do it. Anyway, these are a ton of fun, and they ripen in September, October. So this is the season for the rambutan. And so I thought I would do a tropical fruit. Even though we can't grow them here, we can buy them here. They're just an absolute fortune because they're trucked in. But if you want to, try a new fruit, something fun and exotic, these are definitely a great one to start out with. Okay, let's get to drawing. They look so silly, but they taste good, so. If you're a fruit lover, they're for you, for sure. So check your Asian supermarkets. I'll link a video if you want to see folks talking about it. You can get them in Hawaii. Just tropical, real tropical warm climates, so. Sometimes you can buy them per pound. It just depends on where you go through. If you live in a very small town, it can be really hard to get these, but they are an October fruit. So I'm counting them. It's definitely seasonal, even though it's not my October, it's somebody else's October. Okay, so this illustration is just going to be colored pencil because my previous one was a mix of colored pencil and ink. So there's just different ways to do this. It's just kind of a spiky ball. So I either have it perfectly centered, or I have it asymmetrical, part of it cut off, or I have like 3 of them with the little label, the rambutan with the scientific name, or I do like some sort of fun design. You know what would be hilarious? To draw like 3 of them and then have like an X, like knots and like tic-tac-toe, knots and crosses, whatever you call it. That would be really funny. Okay, that's a really funny composition. I like that. They're not like super, super huge. So, I mean, I could totally have it just centered on the page. And the yellow ones ripen in October and the red ones ripen in September, October. So I will link articles about these. I will link a couple of videos if you're interested. Always try new things at the grocery store if you can. Like try the weird plantains, try the purple carrots, try all the food in colors you don't typically buy. One, it encourages the grocery store to carry a wider variety. It supports other farmers and growers and things. Like it's just really fun to try all the things. So let me zoom in a little bit. All right, so these are my up close thumbnails. Oh, that one's kind of funny. Turning a fruit into a game. Again, this could be paired with a recipe. It could be paired with a taste test. You could totally do a sketchbook or a journal of things you've never tried before. So some people do the 30 before 30, like try and do 30 things before you turn 30 years old, 40 before 40, 50 before 50, and so on, etc. This could totally be one of the things you add. Like try a new fruit, the rambutan. Again, it's like a clear, it's like a white looking gelatinous grape on the inside, outside the skin, and then there's like a pit, kind of an oblong pit that you eat around. Anyway, I'm gonna do the red one. It's gonna happen. I need all the reds. I need all the burgundies. I need all the things. I'm gonna put some like walnut brown in here, and I'm gonna need my Caran d'Ache color, my Carmine Lake. That'll just save me blending time. And it looks like there's some with a little bit of lighter spikes that could definitely be... Ooh, I need my glasses. Okay, let's see what I'm pulling out here. Burnt ochre. And then these reds are middle cadmium red and dark red. So just think all the reds. And I don't have a lot of reds in this sketchbook, so this is good. I have a lot of greens, obviously. And then just for lightening, maybe we'll do some deep scarlet red for the lightest color. So that should be all the colors I need for this, in theory. Okay. Didn't see this coming, did you? I'm trying to keep it spicy in this sketchbook. Oh, I think this counts. I've drawn, for fruit, I've drawn a pomegranate, a pumpkin, and a persimmon. So the rambutan, and then how many more fruits do I have in my list? 1, 2, at least 2 more. So I was thinking of doing like a pear, which is kind of an October fruit, and then a fig, which isn't necessarily just October, but I wanted, oh yeah, that's a good match. Things that ripen in October. There's some squashes. There's a bunch of winter squashes. It's just, some of them are really huge. And again, this is an A6 sketchbook. So I either draw them asymmetrically and like just include like a corner of them, or I'm gonna have to figure out how I do this. What the best way is to do this. It's a little bit smaller than my outline. I just need to make sure I include all the fun spikes. And I can totally overlap this and have like another one that's the yellow behind it. We'll see how much time I have. Again, some days I'm doing 2 sketches in this sketchbook a day. Some days I'm doing 1. I am putting 48 days, because there's 48 pages, single side, into 31-day drawing challenge, plus the cover and the inside pages, so the fly pages or whatever you call them. So to make all that fit into 31 days, some days I'm doing multiple, plus drawing in my planner every day. So some of these are simpler, some of these are just the one thing, and it's just the main subject matter. That's all you have to look at. And for that, it makes more of a sort of scientific illustration. Like there's no, we're not leading the eye around. We're not telling a huge story. We're just going, look, it's a thing. This is a botanical, this is what I've drawn. A lot of these things I've never drawn before. I've never drawn a rambutan before. I'm not the biggest fruit person. I kind of like non-traditional fruits. And you're like, well, obviously. No, I mean like zucchini and yellow squash and avocado. Those are the types of fruits I like. Like non-traditional fruit salad fruits. Like things most people consider vegetables. Those are my favorite fruits. I'm not really big into super sweet fruit. And this is really sweet. But it's definitely good for you, so. But my husband, we eat a lot of, he does a lot of grocery shopping. He does the bulk of it. When I'm doing things like Vlogtober and stuff, I definitely don't go out and do other things. He's doing all the chores and stuff. So he tends to, one, we eat a lot of Asian food. You know, support the heritages, support our ancestral lineages, especially on his side. So we eat a lot of Asian food anyway, but yeah. He's fun at the grocery store, as you can see. Like every once in a while he'll come home with like a coconut or something, and he's like, they had jujubes. I'm like, oh my god. Buy whatever you want. I mean, he cooks it all, so it's nothing goes to waste. It's really, really cute, but like, yeah. Our kids try all the things. all the things. They don't really have a choice, so. And they're good sports about it all. Oh yeah, I like these two layered together. So they're down to try any of the things we bring home, which is awesome. Always like go into life willing to try new foods from different cultures, different places. It's such an enriching living, eating experience to just be open-minded and embracing all this stuff. So, if you can, I understand that it's a privilege to be able to buy unique things. Sometimes they cost more, especially if they're not grown in that area. So I understand that that's definitely a privilege, and not everybody can afford to do that. But I will link videos if you want to see people eating it and stuff. I'm not going to be eating it on video just because I'm an art channel. I do the drawing. We'll leave it to the cooking folks. They can do the eating and the snacking. My husband should totally have a cooking channel. Oh gosh, he totally should. The things he makes. Okay. I told him to make me some pumpkin biscotti. That's where we're at in this house. You know what I think I want? I'm going through my bag, my travel bag that I bring with me on like Wednesdays when I go out into the field, into the forest and draw. I want my Venetian red. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Though this could use a sharpen. Anyway. Yeah. I wish my husband had time to do a YouTube channel. He's just like the loveliest guy. And his cooking's amazing. But he works full time. So I apologize for the noise. There's cars, it's the weekend. Okay. This is gonna be my base skin color. So, all right, I am gonna go ahead and put this on a time lapse so you don't have to sit here and watch me do every single step. But I hope you enjoyed this surprise tropical fruit. Surprise! I call my husband boyfriend, so just don't be alarmed if I refer to him as husband or boyfriend in the video. Yeah, so boyfriend went grocery shopping. And we have the rambutan. And all the squashes, all the squashes and all the edible pumpkins. Oh, so much fun. Okay, life's fun. Give it a snack, give it a bite. In your sketchbook, try something new, eat a new fruit, and put notes next to it. How you prepared it, what you thought of it, if you'd buy it again, what the price was, with the year. You know, inflation's a thing, and sometimes it's interesting to look back and go, wow, that was much more expensive last year than it was this year. That's interesting. Or, yeah, you know what? I tried a thing. Kendra asked me to. I tried it. Thought it was a good idea. It was not a good idea. She had the wrong idea. It's okay to do that as well. Look, it looks like a tomato. Okay. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.